Hello everyone, I'm making videos about my life in the UK, but mainly about the food. That would be wonderful if you subscribe this channel and hit like button.
じゃあ廃材収集も極力行くんですね。
まあ最近だからそれこそテレビ出たこと
いいわ。降りる。
ここからさ、もし
聞いて、どんどん長くなるっていうのはどんどん戻れてきてない。大丈夫です。
some.
ご飯が余ったか
Oh, nattos! Mackie!
納豆軍艦巻きみたいな
God, that's incredible.
ちょっと軍艦が浅いから納豆が出てしまった
What did you call it? Gunkan?
軍艦
What does that mean?
軍艦 means a warship
Battleship. I thought it was
because
called
it's like a warship
Yeah, Gunkan. Somehow I knew that word.
なんでだろうね
Why? Some weird words I know, and then I don't know the basics sometimes.
軍 is kind of
Army, yes.
Han means ship
Got ya. Glory of the natto. Can I take a natto?
どうぞ
I'm very excited. I'm gonna have it. いただきます。
美味しい久々
Yeah.
前より美味しくなったでしょ Japanese ingredients shop
Yeah. Hi. I'll try one more natto and that'll stop. And the other guys need it. This natto is something else. Wow.
これは春巻き
Thank you. Resuscitating people.
Hard massage
Yeah, that kind of thing. Knowing if people are really in trouble or not, whether it's serious, breathing. the other guy says, and then we'll see you do that one first. You can always talk to him back.
Hi, the gohan.
Marchan already has it. Give us some food, Marchan. He's American, Chinese American, and it's kind of fascinating to
Interesting.
see their way of reacting.
Definitely.
It has different kinds. Vietnamese, Filipino,
Chinese.
Chinese, a bit of Japanese, definitely, and Korean is big. And yeah, they've all. You know, this hard man. today then, my friend?
ハンバーグ
Ooh! Guy's nearly on his holidays.
そうだよね。明日休み？
Yeah, yes, me.
Oh my god.
Lucky bastard. Do it. No problem.
Depending on how much.
Yeah, see what the difference is and make the decision.
ご飯。
Whoa. Come on.
はい。
Oh my gosh. One of the so today I had a brief meeting, an online meeting about the moderating, the marking, and there was one lady from who's living in America. She's doing it, because she's moving back to England, but she's in America. Right, protect my dinner.